Do you want bonus audio?
I think what we've done all day, by the way, guys, is yes and, and now we're just, why?
A cow's life begins, like many of us, as an egg. Squeezed out seemingly at random by the gentle grazer, the cow seems unbothered by its brown offspring.
I had the murder wall. I was trying to figure it out on my kitchen wall with names, post-its, string, and the lot.
Is that brother prick?
I don't know how to do things with my mind.
You've got to find a way to do this. I know it's inside you. You're a silver bow.
Come give it to me, buddy boy.
Okay.
And as he approaches me, I'd like to twist his nipples.
I can tell you for definite exactly where the inspiration for Nancy came from.
Go on.
Careful, just swallow it all.
Like a good boy.
And if he does get sliced by the glass, he'll just try and start it out.
Yeah.
Well, join the Royal Britannia Patreon. Available now.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
So, you just started using LinkedIn Premium. Now what? Well, on your premium company page, you noticed around 7.5 times more page engagement and 5 times more page views. Well done. And now, new clients are messaging you. All because you're using LinkedIn Premium, which helps you get the business growth you want. Think big, small business. Think big. Start your free trial at linkedin.com/premium small business. That's linkedin.com/premium small business.
The new McCrispy Strip is here. Dip approved by ketchup, tangy barbecue, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip Dip. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ahoy there, this be part 2 of the episode. If you ain't listened to part 1 yet, what be you doing here? Head back over, part 1's available right now. If not, let's get back into the action. Avast!
So how much damage was that? I didn't write it down.
I did
None, because you missed 4 points.
No, I hit him.
4 points.
4.
Okay.
And then I did 5 on the next one.
Oh,
Because I had superiority dice, so there's 9. And I rolled actually a 22 again. So I rolled
That
12.
hits.
Yep. Let's do normal damage. So that is a full 10.
Oh,
Get it.
lovely.
And then again, wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Because I can superiority dice.
That's a
are
nat 20.
expendable. Fucking hell. Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Do I try it again? No, I'm not going to.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
The dice are in my favour.
They are. In that case, then...
I daren't go to D&D Beyond because the dice are rolling very well for me. I was like, they might start rolling badly.
In that case, then, there's still something
You
I can
have
do.
done
which
many
is,
damages, though.
Yeah.
but weapon mastery.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So you can, if you hit a creature with a battle axe,
yes, which you have,
which I have
several times,
you can force it to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 8 plus 6 plus the ability modifier used to make the attack. On a failed save, the creature has the prone condition. So I would suggest you just roll your die first, and I'll figure out. That before I start doing complicated maths, if you roll small, then there's no point.
No,
DC saving. No, Constitution saving throw.
I will tell you in a minute. D&D Beyond just...
fell over.
It just fell over and gave me a picture of a beholder. And said, oops. I was like, I wasn't doing anything.
Did it tell you it rolled natural on its like loading or
it
something
wasn't
like
doing
that?
Yes. Like,
it didn't mean...
But you weren't doing anything. You were just there.
Sorry.
Don't reload. Just
stay.
Just stay
Right.
how you are.
Sorry, what am I rolling? With save.
Dice.
Constitution
Con
saving
save. Okay. That is an unnatural 21.
Oof.
But yeah, he's doing very, very well.
Yep.
So you don't fall over.
No. Sorry. Con is this thing's jam.
Con is that thing's jam. All right, well, I get 3 attacks anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you did many damages.
I'm going to do one more slice.
One more?
Okay. One more hit.
Go, do it.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits.
Cool, I'm not going to bother
nude
putting a 10
man.
on top of it. 1 slashing.
1.
And then... Has it already had its reaction yet on this go?
Yes, it's had its reaction already.
So I can just...
You can run away as well.
Come join us, Kev.
You can run in either direction. It hasn't got an attack of opportunity. It's used its reaction.
No, I know. I'm just thinking I'll probably want to go with the number, see where the softer ones are. I'd run towards the soft ones.
Okay, you run away.
He still hasn't made that clear where he's going.
I'll run towards...
He bravely runs towards Jeff and Milo. He's brave Sir Kev.
Derek, we need to get out of here.
I'm
Safe
working
exit.
on it.
So Kev will run... Because I can go further than you guys. How far did you actually say? You didn't actually say how far you went. Did you use your full movement speed? Because I can go 40
You're the
feet.
trendsetter here.
Oh, I just went back just enough to sort of get out of his fucking way, really.
You're the trendsetter.
Didn't go my full movement speed.
So he went 20 foot.
Yeah.
So I joined him. Right. So we're 20 foot.
I'll go beyond them and try and get to the door.
The door ahead of us?
He's putting...
No, the door behind us. Because it's like,
behind
this place is
us.
horrendous. Let's go back to the safe exit.
He's putting actual movement arrows in.
There you go. So there.
Oh, so you're actually exiting out of the way we came in?
Because in Keth's mind, that is the safe route out.
So you've gone full movement?
Full movement, 40 feet.
Oh, okay.
So I can move a bit further being a room.
40 feet is literally netting it down. It's so good.
There we go.
God, it's such a good map.
And if anything does come in from there, they'll face me first rather than...
Milo's just going to end Jeff in a minute. If you
I
keep egging him
I
on.
feel like you might.
Can you guys stop egging him on?
You're making a big deal about this map. I couldn't give a shit. Can we crack on with D&D?
Yeah, let's crack on.
There we go. Done.
Cool.
3 hacks.
Derek.
Sweet.
You're top of the order.
Hearing that their poison's not seeming to work, I'll sheepishly retract my axe boots. I will instead, as one blade goes in, another comes out. I will cast Primal Savagery on myself.
Sick.
And it will cause my teeth and fingernails to sharpen. I will then stab at the one that is within melee range of me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the one that hit me with glass. Stab him. I'll make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
Hey, that'll do nicely. 29 to hit.
29?
Yeah.
That does hit.
Are there any other creatures within 5 feet of us?
No.
Sweet. That was 4d10 acid damage, please.
4d10 acid damage? Okay.
That's a d10, isn't it? Yeah, that one. And that one. And that one.
Who's too far?
And that one.
Silly. Did a silly.
17 plus 19?
38.
38 points of acid damage.
36.
36 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And then sneak attack. 6 plus 8.
It's 14.
14 plus... let me just see if there is a sneak attack thing that I want to do. With cunning action, I think.
Okay.
So cunning strike. No, cunning strike. Yeah, there you go. So poison pointless. Trip. Yeah, I will spend 1 sneak attack. So what was the number that I gave you?
14. Or
14.
in total, 50.
No, 14 sneak
14.
attack. Yeah. So plus another 6 is 20.
Yeah.
And then the last sneak attack is 26.
26.
Sneak attack because I used 5 dice.
Okay.
Yeah. and then I'm trading one of those dice to impose a trip on it.
Okay.
So I'll as it comes towards me and it slashes at me, I'll dance around it and try and slash at its heel.
Cool.
Achilles heel kind of style. So DC 18 dex.
That's a critical failure. It falls prone
So
and drops it, shatter glass, and shatters.
Sweet. So that's now prone on the floor. I'm going to move away from it.
Yep.
Are there any other creatures beyond it that I can see? Perception plus 10.
You can't see any.
Can't see any. Okay. Roughly how far am I away from the door? Could I use the rest of my movement to get to the door? 30 foot of movement.
Well, we guesstimated the room was about 500 feet long. And
is it?
Probably moved about...
is it 500 feet long?
You've probably moved 50 feet into the room.
Sure. So it's straight down. And it's is it dark?
Yeah, for sure. There's just the eerie blue glow of all the tanks.
Oh, right. So it's giving that weird... It's giving that weird half light, which fucks with my dark vision. Okay.
Suddenly a figure appeared in the doorway.
A horrifying figure.
No, God! It was nothing to do with that, Sophie, I promise. It was the fact that it was just a figure in general.
It was.
Okay. So I... Keth, Keth, are we getting out of here? Are we going forward?
Safe route out.
I don't think that's wise, Keth, because we'll just end up back where we started.
I was basically backing up to shut the door that we just came through so that we could lock them in the room. Everybody's just sort of followed me.
Right, okay.
Because, I'm such a trendsetter.
He's a trendsetter.
And then I was going to dimension door 500 feet to the other end of the room
and open that one. That's not a bad shout, Milo. Okay, I'll just keep my movement there then. I'll move out of its melee range.
Yep.
But if Keth's there
and just stay
and is able to shut the door,
I can go shut the door.
Watching ahead.
You'll have to tell Keth what you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm sort of like advance guard.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
Okay. You do that.
You're at one end, I'm at the other end. Corners in the middle.
Yeah.
Cool. The one that's with the soft, squishy ones is up next, and it's going to charge them down again because angry and scorched. And it's going to go ahead and charge them down. And the first thing it's going to do is let out a yell, a scream of rage. And I need the three people in front of it to make some saves, please. I need you to make a DC 12 whiz saving throw, please.
Did you put my damage on?
I did, yes.
Natural 20.
Oh, you're fine. In fact, you feel inspired by it.
natural 20.
You feel inspired. You're like, fuck yeah.
This is bullshit. I'm not listening to this show anymore.
What was it? Wisdom?
Just say natural 20.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, I got a 9.
Can we get 3 natural 20s in a row?
I know, that's never going to happen. However, there is something I can use again. Once it... D&D Beyond. It is something along the lines of... You can, if you fail a check, you can add a superiority dice to it.
Here
we go.
You're just sitting there with your whiteboard now.
Tactical mind, that's it. When you fail an ability check, you can expend the use of
It's not a check, it's a save.
Oh, a fair one.
Yeah.
And not on your fairs. I don't think I have anything against that. Tactical shift. No, I don't.
What
was the range on that yell? Does it have a range, or is it
a creature you can see?
Oh, fine. Sweet. All right, okay. I've got a 9.
Do I have
a 10 then?
Well, you're not looking at it.
Okay, fair enough.
So I got a 10.
You got a 10?
Yeah. It was a wisdom save throw. I rolled a 9. I get +1 to wisdom.
Oh no, it says a creature if it can see and hear you.
Cool. I'll make
so please. Which kind of makes sense. It is yelling.
Yeah.
14.
14 saves. 10 does not.
No, it doesn't. Didn't roll well.
No, you rolled surprisingly poorly.
Well,
you are subject to the frightened condition until the end of your next turn. You cannot willingly move close to this creature. And all the other bits and pieces that come with being frightened.
So that means, can I not even look at it?
You can look at it, but unless it moves out of your line of sight, you can only move You can either stay where you are or move further away.
Can I? If
You
you're
cannot
frightened of
willingly engage it.
All right, so if
in
you're
hand-to-hand
frightened-
combat, yeah.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, you can shoot at it.
Okay,
But you can't move into melee range unless it moves into melee range of you.
Sure. Okay. Fine. Well, I'm what 40 feet from it.
Yes.
Well, I was when before.
Yes.
Silly boy. Anyway,
Yes.
I should have put myself between myself and Book Corner.
Yeah,
but
should
never
have.
mind.
Never mind. So Keth, the brave Keth, who ran the furthest away, is also the scariest.
Secure the exit. Never mind.
He is the most scared.
Yeah, in this case, yeah.
Yeah. And he's then also going to attack.
Ooh.
Well, there's
To
two.
the owl.
There's two. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, Milo.
It'd be really bad if you ran past them and just came for me. Excuse me.
Sorry, you're going first.
And that will be a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep. And a 22 to hit. And another 19 to hit. Cool.
So-
it's all unarmed though. So
Keth, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
there you go.
Right.
Against
So
I knew there was
6
some
bludgeons,
whilst you can see
5
that creature.
bludgeons, 5 bludgeons,
and you can't
as it
willingly
savages
move
you.
closer to it.
How many is that in
Say
total?
again.
Sorry.
21. No, 17.
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
16.
Ow.
16.
What was it? 5, 5, and 6.
16.
That's 16.
17. 12. 9. 11.
I'll take
54.
I'll take
Take the lowest.
take 9.
16.
Okay.
Okay. I can't do maths.
No.
The accountants are not here.
Sorry, yeah. I
Fuck's sake.
wasn't listening.
Bastard.
You bastard. Sorry, that frightened condition was that to the end of.
At the end of your next turn.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. I ain't got to sort it out.
At the end of his next turn, he makes a wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Got keep.
Yep.
Keep trying.
And if you fail that, then you're still frightened.
Fair enough.
Yep. Next in the order is Mallow, who's just been beaten up again.
Mellow.
I'm going to shout to Keth. Can you close that door that you're near? And then I'm going to dimension door to the other side of the room.
Cool.
And try and open that one.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah.
Were you in melee range of that?
He was, yeah.
So you'll get an attack of opportunity.
In theory.
Alright. Worth a shot.
That's 12, though.
Oh, okay.
That's not going to hit.
No.
No.
It's just
Sweet.
That's because he just walks backwards. He just swings at you another time.
Keth, shut that door.
Shut that door.
Shut that door. Shut the door.
You're eating the street, Gav.
You're born in a bar.
Little cold in.
Okay. So that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start and loosen.
I think you can open the door on your turn. You've got.
Okay, can I have a peer and see what's on the other side? See if it's safe?
It's dark corridor.
Oh, just corridor, not tank.
I'm just going to.
Close it again.
Well, no, just shut it and just do a little.
Oh,
A little partial turn. Just put it on the latch.
turn.
Yeah.
Put it on the latch.
Yeah.
It's a job.
Because I don't want anything to come through that way because I can't see
Totally
down there.
Okay. Okay,
So-
cool. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just going to.
Totally.
Cool, fine. That's cool. Next in the order is
I wanna let
the
more of
one
these
that's
buggers in.
prone
Yeah.
currently. So he's going to
buggers.
use half his movement to stand up.
Cool.
Because you would.
Yeah.
And then he's going to look around and see Jeff in front of him and Derek behind him. And
Jeff's further away.
Jeff is further away, but that doesn't mean a great deal.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Sorry, Jeff.
Oh dear.
Going to charge at you.
Library corner's getting a kick in this one.
I've got all the friends.
You've got both of them over there now.
Group hug? No, okay.
Okay.
Not you guys.
Effectively getting beaten up in an alleyway.
Yeah.
I've not got that much money, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
You can copy next time.
16, a 21, and a critical fail.
Take a critical fail.
To hit,
Yeah,
I'll take the critical fail.
yeah, I'm sure you will. So that one will miss.
Yeah.
The other two will hit. But
Yeah,
good news,
they do.
he's unarmed because you've been successful in unarming these improvised weapons, disarming these improvised weapons. That's
Can I
magic
take
on some other day.
a bonus action as a reaction?
Okay.
And I don't know if it works that way because I've not done this kind of thing before. I have Misty Step. Which I believe is a reaction.
I don't know. What does it say?
I don't know. It's
Casting time.
It's a new thing. It's a bonus thing, though.
If it's a bonus action, no. If it's a reaction, yes.
Does it say casting time, 1 reaction?
Just gone.
No pressure or anything.
Yeah, Misty Step. Teleportation, 1 bonus action.
No.
Okay, so you can't do it as a reaction.
That's 5 and 6 bludgeons as it wails on you.
Ow.
Ow. Well, look who's made it back just in time. Honestly, I was beginning to worry you'd been snatched up and devoured by our resident Kraken. But worry not. You're here now, so you can crack on with your moment with the Dungeon Master. It is, as ever, an absolute delight to have you here with us on the top deck again, and I'm thoroughly chuffed that you've chosen to leap aboard and dive headfirst into the maelstrom of entertainment that is Roll Britannia. Without you and your splendid support, we'd have been swallowed up by a whole sea serpent of podcast obscurity a long time ago. So, from the entire crew, thank you. Right then. Pedro! Come on, boy. They're waiting. Oh, there you are. Covered in glitter again. I see. Don't tell me you've been moonlighting as a children's party entertainer again. Pedro, we've talked about this. You're a parrot, not a piñata. Yes. Now just hand over the scroll and wipe the confetti off my desk while you're about it. Off you go. Unbelievable. Anyway, beating Pedro-style piñatas aside would definitely aid in easing my stress levels, though. Anyway, this week's shout-out goes to Tia Moulton, who posted a picture up of their latest piece of official Roll Britannia merch. Thank you so much. Now, if you want to shout out just like Tia, it's easy as Derek getting out of paying for a round. Simply search us on the 7 Cs of social media, Blue Sky, X, Facebook, Instagram, even Mastodon if that floats your longboat. But don't forget about our lively Discord server too, where chat flows faster than Keth can open a bar. However, a simple like won't do though. You'll have to get creative. So post a picture of your latest merch perch, like Thea did, merch perch, yeah? Drop a hilarious comment or dazzle us with an idea for a side quest. We don't mind, just as long as you get involved. And if you're loving the oral obscurity that is Roll Britannia, then why not show us some love with a 5-star review? Whether you tune in on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Good Pods, Podrama, Podchaser, whatever podcatcher is that you choose to listen on, it's quick, it's easy, and it makes a massive difference. And I read every single one of those reviews, so, thank you. Not only that, but for the truly devoted, why not join the official Roll Britannia Patreon? With tiers starting from as little as £2 a month, you get access to all sorts of goodies, including bonus content, backstories, artwork, videos of our live shows, behind-the-scenes goodies, even ad-free episodes. And every piece of gold goes straight back into making our show even bigger and better. So, to find out more about the tiers that are available and find one that suits you and your budget, head on over to patreon.com/Roll Britannia and, join the crew, yeah? Wait, what's that on the horizon? Looks like some ships. It's a fleet of sponsorships!
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Sports are all about teamwork, and so is insurance. Whether you need an in-person or digital assist, State Farm is there to help you choose the right coverage for your home, car, and more. Get a game plan that helps fit your life and talk to State Farm today. State Farm with the assist. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability and eligibility vary by state.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities, so do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
It's the Smucker's Uncrustables podcast with your host, Uncrustables. Okay, today's guest is rough around the edges. Please welcome Crust.
Thanks for having me.
Today's topic, he's round with soft, pillowy bread.
Hey.
Filled with delicious PB&J.
Are you talking about yourself?
And you can take him anywhere.
Why'd you invite?
And we are out of time.
Are you really cutting me off?
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich. Sorry, Crust.
Wait, before you disappear, make sure that you've hit that all-important subscribe button, and then you won't miss out on the latest episode releases. And you won't find yourself polishing Malrus's favourite chamber pot. Gross. Right, I've got 4 adventurers causing mayhem, a parrot learning to fly a balloon or something. I don't know what he's doing. What? Oh, it's balloon modelling. Right. Anyway, let's leave him to that. You'd better get back into the action. So go on, get back in there. Go! And this one's also going to shout because, you know...
you'd be roaring.
And that everyone apart from Milo, I think, in this case, because he's
he's not here.
He's 500 feet away.
That's a very, very long room.
And probably in the dark.
Yeah, Fursies. So go to roll again.
Well, I mean, you're already affected, so...
Is this the new creature?
Yeah. I don't think you need to roll to see if you're frightened. Well, I mean... Yeah, roll, because you might be frightened of this one as well.
I mean, I'm frightened of one.
Yeah, you might be frightened of this one.
Oh, God, this is going to...
With saving throw, please. Jeff.
21 total.
You succeed.
Wait.
15.
You succeed. And you roll, Kev?
6.
Oh,
6.
no.
So you're frightened of this one as well.
I can't get anywhere near him.
He's fucking terrified.
Yeah.
He's the bravest soul.
I may have to break my no shooty bang guns rule.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, but if you fire him with disadvantage.
Yeah, you will be. This is going to go well.
But even then, it's still pretty high.
A very high modifier.
Yeah, that's true.
It still could go quite badly wrong.
Yeah.
Ricochets off
every single one.
If you roll a natural 1, it will ricochet off every single one in the room.
Yeah, it will
Every
do.
round
I can tell you
the tanks.
for now, for certain, it will break all of them if you roll a crit fail.
Which makes me a bit sweaty.
There will be 100 of these.
Yeah.
Suddenly staggering into the room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
No. Cool. Well, that's the end of its turn.
Great.
Jeff? You've got 2 of them in front of you.
I'm going to Misty Step as a bonus action. Now, can I just, because this is all a little bit new, having multiple things. Bonus action, I can do a bonus action and an action, yeah?
Yeah,
your turn. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So, but I don't have to do it in a certain order. I can do a bonus action. So if I Misty Step first, because it's just teleportation, they don't get attack
20
opportunities.
to hit. Why do they not?
Because I'm just teleporting away.
You're still moving out of range.
Did, though. Does it say in Misty Step that it
They don't get an attack of opportunity in that description?
No, it's just an instantaneous.
Yeah, so they will still get it because you are physically not engaging with them.
Because Milo got the same thing when he went dimension.
So the way you need to...
Yeah, because I thought he was stepping through a door, whereas mine's just like boom, boom.
Yeah,
So
but the way you need to look at it is if someone's physically attacking you and you take a moment to concentrate on a spell rather than defending yourself, they will almost certainly get a strike off.
It's that split second thing where you're
dropping your concentration on the fight that's happening on you at that moment in time to do something else.
Okay. What's the distance between me and them?
Well, both of them are basically in melee range of you.
It's in centimeters.
So it's within 5 feet, both of them. But only one of them's getting an attack opportunity because the other one's used it already.
Okay, I'm going to do it in a different order then.
Okay.
First, I would like to cast my action. And I would like to, just in front of me, cast a wall of fire.
Okay.
That's then going to encircle around the 2 of them.
Okay.
Fire side, hurty bit inside.
Well, that's wise.
So
hurty bit on the inside.
Suddenly
inside out.
They're just there, and then suddenly, hi,
whoom,
nice.
Wall of fire.
Yep.
Now can I Misty Step?
Yeah, for sure.
Because he'll have disadvantage because he will swing through fire, and it will hurt him.
It will hurt him.
Yes. And he'll disadvantage because he can't see me anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he will.
But
So
he'll still get it. But
I'll still give it a go.
That's a much safer way.
Yeah, I would probably go with that.
I'll do it that way then.
Yeah.
If I've done
I'd probably do that.
You're leveling the odds.
Yeah.
First of all, let's deal with the fire damage.
Okay.
So
shortening the odds, I should
say. Anyone who's within it taking 5d8 fire damage.
Whoa, that's mini fires.
Or do a dexterity saving throw first.
Okay,
please.
let's do a dex save. Okay. And dex is... Okay, is an 18 and a 13.
Both fail.
Sick.
You need a 19.
18 fails.
He needs a 19.
Sick.
My spell save DC is 19.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And
Hell
then,
yeah, Jeff.
I'm now going to do. Is it 5? Yeah, 5d8, not 4d8. 5d8. I'm going to re-roll that one.
Okay.
Get much nicer die. Okay, let's do some math. 8 plus 8 is 16. Plus 7 is 23. Plus 3 is 26. Plus 6 is 32.
32?
32 damages from the fire to each of them.
Okay. That's okay. Okay, yep.
Yeah, I'll just do it at level 4, then I don't have to go any higher.
Okay.
And then Misty Step.
Bernie.
Misty
One of them's
Step
going to
away.
take a swing at you at disadvantage, so that'll be a 24 or a 17.
Who's Bernie?
Both, it would hit.
Okay, cool. So good news. I wouldn't worry about it. It is still unarmed strike.
Yeah, and it will, because it's passing through the flame,
Cause more damage, yeah. But they don't care about that.
Yeah. That's fine.
They're mental.
I'll roll with a 5d8.
Please do, yeah. So that is 8 bludgeons.
You fighter! Out of here. There's 4 damage. And then it can take another 25 damage.
Nice, it's bloodied as well.
So there's one still in the ring of fire.
They're both in the ring of fire.
They're both in the ring
It just
of
went.
fire.
The ring of fire.
They're now encircled by fire.
Yeah.
The ring of fire.
And I'm going to Misty Step towards Milo.
Cool.
So the other side of
How far can you go?
30 feet.
Cool. So you move 30 feet closer. Milo is several hundred feet further away from you.
Many feet.
Many feet.
Okay.
Draw the ring.
Draw my
So
ring.
Jeff is now between me and them.
Oh, he's literally jaggedy ring fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like
cool.
it.
Lovely.
Yeah, so you got...
Which
Milo-
side is the fire damage on?
Yeah, it's not very clear.
Chip, bring
you-
it slightly over towards you.
Okay, yeah. I
With
can.
the-
That helps, yeah.
That's nice.
So you got Milo over here by the door.
Yep.
Derek here.
Yep.
Jeff here.
Yep.
2 bad guys surrounded by fire.
Yep.
And the wimp of Keth over here.
There we are.
He's labelled wimp.
I know, I saw that a few minutes
the
ago.
wimp
and I
is
was
near the
furious.
exit.
Yeah.
In front of Keth, there is
wimp.
the ring of fire
Yep.
with the
Yeah,
bad
Keth the wimp
guys.
by the exit. In front of Keth the wimp, the fire circle.
Yeah. So then, Keth the wimp, ring of fire, Jeff the hero,
Yeah.
Derek the cool guy,
Milo the opener.
Milo the opener.
Good news.
Sweet.
Yes.
They are both out of sight now.
I was going to ask this
So you're
next.
no longer frightened.
Hooray. So does that mean now, if I see them again, do I have to do a wisdom?
If
I
they
don't
shout again, yeah.
Oh, so that's...
You're no longer frightened.
Okay, so we sort of...
I kind of feel like I'm coming into my own a little bit.
Yeah, you've done really well there.
Nice.
You've,
That was
you've
cool.
done a thing, caused lots of damage, helped Keth.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Can I see the others?
You could probably see Derek and
No.
no,
would
you
say
just
no.
see fire.
Yeah, we're right behind it.
Yeah, you
So
can't
there's
see them.
no other creatures currently there, is there?
As far
One's in
as,
the
far as
fire.
you're aware,
one's
you're
in-
suddenly alone.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so Kath is
With a
going to then-
burning ring of fire.
Seeing that
Johnny Cash is there.
distance from the fire
Kath's curry
ring
night.
to
Well,
Kath.
about 40 feet.
Oh, right.
Because you moved about 40 feet back.
It's true.
Yeah.
Almost
right.
exactly, I would say.
So I'm going to go run to the ring of fire.
Yep.
Dash.
The
go
ring
past
of
it.
fire.
Past. Yep.
So it's
Leave
80
Johnny Cash
feet.
where he is.
Did you lock the
80
door?
feet.
Is there space in the hallway for him to go
No, I
round?
didn't.
No, he didn't.
Tell me.
He
Fuck's
very
sake, I
clearly
told
did
you to
not lock the door.
I told
And
you
he's
to
not
lock the
going
door.
back for
You
it.
didn't.
He did.
He did.
You did.
He did, yeah.
did.
Ah, well.
He's not going back for it now.
He gave you
No.
one instruction.
I said,
while you're
the
over there.
one
It was a,
thing.
it was
It's
a
true.
long,
I
it was a
said
long
it
time ago.
twice.
And then he disappeared off
But
because you got the door.
Yeah,
he
it's
was
true.
afraid at the time. So
He was.
It is on time.
He was terrified.
Is there
He was
space
being a
in the
whip.
corridor for him to run round?
He could
the
walk
ring of
around them,
fire? Yeah. He wouldn't have
So
to go through it.
dash past it, catch up with the pals.
Yep.
Going to cast a spell called Aid
Okay.
on Library Corner. Because they've taken a few hits. He
Okay.
feels bad because he did shut himself in the way.
Nerds!
So what Aid does is choose the 3 creatures within range. Each.
What's the range?
You might want to do it a little closer if you
Oh,
want
how
to
close
benefit
am I to
from it.
you?
Well, if you ran 40 feet, you're probably 30 feet from Jeff.
I'm 70 feet.
and
yeah.
you're probably 400 and
I'm nowhere near Milo.
something feet from Milo.
How many feet from Jeff?
That's 30.
Probably about 30, because if
Oh,
you
so I'm
ran
within
40
range.
feet back, yeah.
I'm within range of Jeff then, so I can cast Aid on Jeff.
Put it this way. You were 40 feet from Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff ran in the other direction 30 feet, and you've just run back your speed 40
On-
feet back to where Jeff was. So
on
you should be
your
30
map.
feet away.
How far away am I from Derek?
On your map, you need to move
60.
me a lot closer.
Oh, okay. So in that case, I'll just cast Aid
Yeah.
on... I'm going to cast Aid on Jeff. I know what that means is that each Each target's hit point maximum and current HP increased by 5 for the duration, which is 8 hours. So there you go. You've taken a hit or two. So your HP increases by 5 and your hit point maximum increases by 5.
I don't understand this. So I've had, I just need to get my head around the concept of temporary hit points. So I've had...
In that other column there?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm aware. I just don't know what this spell does. So I've had a hit off me. So I've got 84 of my 92 max.
Yeah.
So this gives me 5, so I make it 89.
Yeah.
But then I also then make it 97.
Yeah, if you have temporary hit points, you have temporary hit points. They don't increase your maximum full time, but until you lose them, they can increase your maximum hit points.
That's just confused me again.
So your temporary hit points
It's like
are
when
like
you had...
keep
you
it
had
round
numbers,
numbers.
temporary hit points are like a buffer
Yep.
that sit above your HP.
Yep.
So anytime you get hit, it will take from your temporary hit points first and then start taking down your
So
HP.
I still have max 92. I then have 89, but I also have random floaty 5 extra that's just sort of like as a shield.
Effectively,
yes.
Right, so before it goes anywhere near, although I've still had
You
89,
take from the temporary ones first.
those 5 will disappear, then it'll go to the 89 and down.
So if you took 6 damage, you'd only take 1
So I'll
damage
be on
to your
88.
actual HP.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And so
It's a
if I
floaty
mark
shield
there
buffer.
in that bit, if I put in 5, it will automatically take those first.
Yeah.
Shout out to
It's like the
Duck of
head
Unwitting
on a
Protection.
pint of beer.
Duck of unwitting protection.
Yeah.
It's like the
That's
head on a
essentially-
pint of beer.
Yeah.
There's not much else useful I can do because I'm not going to go and attack those creatures because he was frightened of them and he's like, not going near there because he was frightened of them.
He was, yeah.
So he rolled poorly. So helped out a pal and now is on his way.
Unless you wanted to thorny the area around the fire, so that way if they try to run out the fire, not only they have to run through fire, they have to run through thorns, so they're slowed.
I was thinking about that. It's like entangle, which is what I've got, or spike growth. Spike growth as a 20 feet radius sphere. I don't know how wide your.
I've literally gone around 2 blokes.
Oh right, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
I didn't know what the.
Yeah, it's fine. You can do that.
Yeah.
How wide are these blokes?
Some
feet each.
About a human.
I've already done my.
Give them 5 feet of space each.
You
You
can
know?
do one spell a go, can't you?
Yeah.
So I've already done my
Unless
aid
it's
spell.
cantrip.
Yeah, you can cast a cantrip.
No, it's a spell.
Well, then you can't. I would just run.
Yeah, that's exactly. There's not much else I can do. That's why it's quite fairly short.
Yeah,
This one, it's just run past the fire, help out Jeff.
I mean,
carry on.
When you say run past the fire, what you mean is run pretty much level with the fire.
Yeah, you're.
Well, I
about
dashed.
next.
Oh, you.
Oh, did you dash?
Yeah,
but you used your action to cast a spell. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's true. You're about level with the fire.
Fine.
You're about level with the fire.
No.
Level and help.
Yep.
God, it's.
Oh,
I tried to.
rules of TNT.
I tried to make this go very short.
Yeah,
That's all right.
that's fine. Okay, so Derek, I guess you're going to run.
Jeff, how long's that fire going to last?
Long as we need it to.
Fuck it. Yeah, let's run.
Run.
I'll dash.
Cool. One of them in the fire is going to attempt to vacate the fire by charging through it in the direction that he last saw a person.
Oh, this might work out quite well.
And that means that Jeffy's going to take many d10s of fire damage, yes?
At least 5.
Well, do you want to roll 5d10 then, please?
Oh, I think they're D8s, but yeah.
Well, don't roll d8s if it's meant to be d10s.
No, as in, I think they are D8s I'm supposed to roll. So I think it's 10. And that's 24.
24. Cool. He incinerates himself as he charges through the fire.
Oh, no, that's not very smart.
Milo, you're up. You can delay your turn if you want.
I am going to open the door.
Okay. You open the door.
And throw dancing lights down the corridor.
You do
What I
that.
see.
It's corridor.
Oh, good play.
Cool. Yeah.
Nothing special.
By the way, if I'm running that far, I will be using my bonus action to dash.
Yep.
And also dashing as my action.
Cool. So you'll move 4 times. 3 times. You move. 3 times. You move. Yeah.
Oh, so we could
Is
just
it-
dash with the bonus.
No, because you can't do that.
I can because it's a rogue thing.
Yeah.
Is it straight on corridor or,
Left and right.
Okay.
So I'll be like 90 feet.
Yeah. Cool.
Sorry, the reason I delayed that is because I was just looking up.
That's
where I
fine.
can do it.
Next in the order is the other one, who's also going to charge through the fire, and I guess it's going to take many. I don't know why I even rolled there. It's your turn to roll some d10s, please, Chip.
The ring of fire.
25.
25. He doesn't incinerate himself, but he's not well. And sort of on fire. And has just charged out of the ring and can't see anyone because Keth's kind of level with the fucking fire. and he's just charged through it forward, so he's going.
So was that frightened for me? Is that frightened A or frightened B?
It was the second one.
The second one?
Yeah.
But Kethu's still... It was...
No, it broke when you lose sight of them.
Yeah.
Right, I mean, that's just clear for me.
Yeah, cool. Next in the order is Jeff. Him, I'm guessing, he's going to move the wall of fire and then run.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Re-encircle him.
I'm pretty sure you can use an action to move it, can't you?
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've
Roll the d10s again then, please.
Get back here, you little fiery
No, you don't.
8.
Very inventive use of
a ring of fire.
A ring of fire.
Bit crap, I'm going to re-roll a couple of those.
Okay,
I'm gonna re-roll
you do that.
one and... Yeah, I'll just re-roll that one.
Okay.
That's a good upgrade. Okay.
That's a good upgrade.
Upgrade.
We'll take 29.
29.
Like it.
Cool. He's very unwell.
Very well. Now he's going to have to take
Slightly
more
on
damage
fire
again. He'll probably die having to leave the thing again.
Yeah.
So that's my thought.
Are you running back? Are you continuing your movement towards the
Yeah,
door?
I'm just going to continue moving towards Derek.
Yeah, I would. Or to Derek or to Milo?
I'm going to join
Same
Derek.
direction.
Yeah, join
Same
Derek.
direction?
Yeah,
Okay,
same
cool.
direction.
Yeah, cool. Fine. You do that. Kev?
You can't because I'm like 90 feet.
Yeah. Kev?
So Keth's last at the moment.
You can dash now if you want to use your action and your movement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will. There's
Cool.
not much else happening.
Run.
Yeah, dash.
Run.
So 80 feet.
Cool.
Not much else I can really do at this point.
No, lovely. Derek, you're up. Run.
Yeah, 90 feet again.
Cool. And Milo?
I'm going to have some pizza.
Come on.
All this shit going on. Is like,
Yeah.
I've just
I need some more health. I've got 69 health. I need to go up a little bit.
Nice.
Can I see Milo now? I've run 180 feet on top of the 60.
No,
Still too dark.
He's still well over 300 feet away.
Yeah, he's not. 360.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck.
Sat down, had some pizza. Love that.
We'll just
Having
sort of
lunch.
anything that way. No.
Just having a munch.
Not to scale.
Brilliant.
Just covering it.
It's the other one's turn again. He's gonna fucking charge through the fire again. D10s, please.
The ring of fire.
You'd think they'd learn.
I don't think they will.
No.
He's raged out of his eyeballs.
25.
25. He charges through, and you see him just collapse into an ashy pile on the floor.
Nice.
Turns into a scorch mark.
Oh. What about the other one? Is the other one already dead?
Yeah.
He got incinerated a while back.
Oh, fuck. Oh, nice.
Fire raged himself to death. There we are.
Well done, Jeff. That's pretty sweet.
Back in.
Ooh.
I think Jeff won that one.
That's pretty sweet.
I think Jeff did win that one.
Jeff did
8
really well.
HP
Some nice, quick decision making. Yeah.
Nice. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Onwards.
So
Yes.
I think we're all agreed we're not breaking any more of these tubes.
No
No.
fire. No, wherever.
Before
No
we
fire.
leave this room, can we just have a quick scan to see if there are any that are close to breaking?
Yeah.
That might be.
Mend.
If we leave,
Mend.
are we suddenly going to be like, oh, and now there's 40 more in this room that we didn't bother
I
checking?
guess roll. I need your insight. You need to roll. Just roll some insights.
Insight's
fine.
Insight's fine.
Insight or investigation? Can I do investigation?
can I do
to see
insight?
the cracks.
You can. An insight. You're trying to infer whether the glass looks like it's damaged.
Right.
Investigation would be to specifically look for types of like cracks and things like that. Whereas if you are looking just to see if any of the tanks look like they might break, that would be an insight. Investigation is to look specifically for damage.
I will be investigating specifically for damage.
Okay.
And
I want to
wherever I
look
see
at that.
damage,
Yep.
I'll cast mending.
Okay.
Cool. It's because my investigation is way higher.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a 22
Okay.
total.
Yeah. With the 22, you spot one or two that look like they've got some hairline cracks in them.
Okay, I'll mend.
Okay.
Can I use?
We're doing the rolls.
Yeah, you do this one. It's fine.
Would it be inside? Because I want to see if anyone's sort of hammering their way out from the inside. Is anyone
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
But
I mean, apart from the ones that have got sort of hairline cracks in them, you don't really see any that look
The ones that
they're
have
on-
hairline cracks, I'm just going to continue pointing them out to Derek.
Yeah, yeah,
In fact,
that's
I can
You
do as
help
well.
him with that.
Mend.
Mend, yeah.
Mend.
Cool.
Mend.
Yeah.
Very good.
What are you looking
Mend.
What are you looking for?
It was something slightly different, which is where it might Kethan pause, take a breath, and see if you can hear, because they've smashed their way out. See if you can hear anything smashing or like bang on the inside of a tank trying to get out or anything like that. So would that be insight still? What would that
Just looking for someone banging on their
hearing.
It's just
No,
perception,
listening.
yeah.
Like can
Yeah,
you hear
it's
anyone? Boom, boom, boom,
No, just a perception check.
Perception.
Just to spot that, basically.
Milo, what's up ahead?
Not really an
I
investigating.
can't really see much. It's
24.
dark, but
24?
I've got-
You don't see any.
I've thrown
Or
some
hear
lights
anything.
down the corridor.
You have?
Yeah.
Well, then I think
Like
we should all.
the string.
Right, to the door.
Right, guys, I think this room's clear. Shall we? Milo, we're coming to join you.
Okay.
Are you
You
gonna
make your way up to the
Come on,
door.
you wimp.
Yeah, come on, you win.
Yeah, it wasn't Kes finest out that bit.
It really wasn't.
No. The next one will be fine.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
I've got rid of the cobwebs now.
as we go through this door, are we arcane locking it behind us?
Yeah.
Higher.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I would hope so, Milo.
Yeah.
Cool. As we step through the door, Milo does the whole big pulls it closed. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
One extra turn for
Do we all turn?
the arcane
Really
lock.
tight.
Nice. You do that, and the door locks behind you.
Dum.
You're in a sort of quite gloomy corridor now, but there's some dancing lights, so it's illuminated quite nicely. Two lights dancing. It's like disco. It's reminiscent of the
Audio
Wizard
Jungle.
Sleeve, Audio Jungle. Yeah, that's. I think you need a bigger whiteboard brush.
Nice.
I was like,
Cool. Bring it over this way slightly.
so we're in corridor,
Nice.
not tanky room.
Yeah, you're in the corridor now,
So
Left to right, like before.
Yeah.
and left to right, and you see written on the wall in front of you. You see two signs with an arrow pointing right, an arrow pointing left. One says certain death. The other says uncertain death.
Oh.
Two figures emerge from towns full of dread, with rage in their eyes and rebar for lead. The books strike hard with fire and fire, while Milo just vanishes into thin air. Through venom, flame, and screams that inspire, the clones fall one by one to Jeff's wall of fire. Now faced with a choice, unclear and uncanny. Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Row Britannia!
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Do you want bonus audio?
I think what we've done all day, by the way, guys, is yes and, and now we're just why?
A cow's life begins, like many of us, as an egg. Squeezed out seemingly at random by the gentle grazer, the cow seems unbothered by its brown offspring.
I had the murder wall. I was trying to figure it out on my kitchen wall with names, post-its, string, and the lot.
I don't know how to do things with my mind.
You've got to find a way to do this. I know it's inside you. You're a silver bow.
Come give it to me, buddy boy.
Okay.
And as he approaches me, I'd like to twist his nipples.
I can tell you for definite exactly where the inspiration for Nancy's came from.
Go on.
Kev will just swallow it all.
Like a good
And-
boy.
And if he does get sliced by the glass, he'll just try and
Start it
out. Like,
Yeah.
Well, join the Row Britannia Patreon. Available now.